So originally, this was the sort of the go-to, okay? So taking it back here, okay, and then you got kind of steep. So once you started getting steep here now, the angle in that wrist is opening the club face. As that club face gets to, what, halfway back in the backswing, face now is opening. That club face now effectively to the golf ball is aiming over there at this point, yes, wide open. You've now got to try making some adjustments in the way down. We've seen now through some of those sort of practice drills there, the way you do it more is by hanging back and just leaning on your right foot. That's going to get the golf ball going somewhere in this way, which might sort of counteract that kind of slice or block out to the right, okay? And if your bad shot was that kind of way, those are the things you're going to do, okay? At the top of the backswing, we get a little bit, say, cuppy there with that left wrist and across. What you've got to feel now is just had that right side taking the club away on the takeaway, so the club will seem like it's staying lower for longer, not because you're moving it effectively, you're just turning your body, so the club is going to stay. If you just pick your arms up, the club goes up, doesn't it, yeah? So you turn your body on the way back more. This, if I'm being honest, is probably a little bit on the flatter side, but I'd rather see you go on this side of the spectrum than to the other side. As you go back here now, okay, that would be okay. It goes going a bit further because obviously with the previous swing you were trying to encourage in that, okay? Now as we come back down, you're able to get the club face back more online on that forearm there into a better position and release the club through, okay? This one sort of was a little bit of a pushy one out to the right there, not too bad. If you hit 2 or 3 shots that keep going this way, do that drill with a club where if you hit 2 or 3 right, you think, okay, the next one has to, I don't care if it goes kind of like that. Just see a ball drawing. Then when you start seeing a ball drawing, you're then starting, okay, to stop that ball going up, I've got to move my body and get more on my left side more so, okay? Still keeping my top half behind the golf ball, okay? So I'm not going to leaning that way, okay, over the top. I'm going to be in here moving left and get that path working more on the direction you want to see to get your draw back. As I said, if you get that shape of shot, 3 things that you potentially could do: lean back, swing left, and roll your arms over. You tend to fall into the category of lean back. Because when you've had the club face square, now you get a lot of shots off the bottom of the club, yeah? Sort of leaning back a little bit, just catching it too much on the way up.
Yeah.
So when it does go straight, it's the bottomy, okay, it's on a bad drive, it's gone 280 or 275 in the fairway, but it's just a bit of the flight's not what you want to try and get. You're not quite finding that sweet spot, okay?
Yeah.
But once you see a ball go left more, then you go, okay, I can now start moving to the golf ball a bit better rather than... You end up fixing the fault with another fault, and then you just go anyway, yeah? I mean, then you start releasing the club, but it might start further left, and when it's going further left that way, then you're in the pull hook. So where do you aim? Okay, so change that club, probably go 11:30-ish, don't go too far, but if you go 11:30, still cutting, go further, yeah, until you basically see a snap up going left. Okay, mate?
Yeah.
Good stuff, buddy.